5, 4, 3, 2, 1, Daddy.
Peace and right! I just fried my neck! Oh, but I see it.
The problem is how to get across. Come on.
Hello and welcome to The Worst Movie Ever Made, an experimental movie podcast designed with one thing in mind, to find the worst movie ever made. I'm your host, Chris Ackman. I'm joined by my co-host, fellow mad scientist, Rob Scucci. Hey, how are you and why are we doing Dragonball Evolution?
This is not good. Because I am not an anime person. Are you an anime person? I imagine you tinker with it. Like you watch Invincible, but that's probably like you watch Invincible and like the Boondocks, but you probably don't watch like the deep cuts, like One Piece and all that. Okay.
I'm a dabbler. Okay.
So I feel really terrible because I didn't get into a lot of things when I was younger, like anime, Pokemon, pro wrestling, mostly because my older brother, who's later turned out to be an unreliable source and reliable source of torment,
was it scary?
Told me these things were stupid when I was at the age I would get into them, and I was like, okay, I believe you. And then turns out like everybody I know that was actually into these things had like rich, fulfilling imagination injected childhoods full of lore and fantasy and all this cool stuff and like backstory and like inside jokes that I just like I completely glossed over. So I'm going into this going like, I am not an anime fan. I've never properly watched anything anime related or manga related, or like the Boondocks is like the extent of it, which is like an urban suburban.
I heard that was good.
It's fucking amazing.
Never
and like
watched it
Metalocalypse is it kind of, but like, so like, I feel like this is really insulting. No, that's just regular. That's not anime. Fuck no.
Oh, fine.
But like,
fine. You can list non-animes, but I can't.
No, but basically I feel really bad because like as somebody who like never really got into it, even I could tell that the people who really wanted this thing to succeed were probably more disappointed than they've ever been in their entire lives.
Oh, no doubt about it, dude.
It's fucking
we gotta just get it. I'm going to ruin 2 segments if I continue. So I'm just gonna stop talking.
I feel terrible just because like I'm going hard on this thing as the piece of shit that it is.
But
should. Like I know there's some very sour grapes behind movies like this that like they take like they share the name only with the intellectual property they're trying to exploit, and they just completely ruin it for the people who've based their lives on it. And that's just
I'll say
awful.
this: it's less story accurate than Avatar was, which is one that we did in our history. Where could they find that? Maybe around
www.theworstmovieevermade.com.
Avatar. Wasn't there like a subtitle to Avatar? It was like
it was The Last Airbender with
M. Night.
That was a M. Night Shyamalan film,
right?
Too, wasn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, which most of his are shit. To be honest with you. But anyway, let's explain this thing.
All right, here we go. And I just whipped mine up a second ago because I forgot to do it.
In this segment, we're here to give you a clear and concise picture of what the plot for this movie actually is. You need a good example? I've got one for you. Here.
Holy shit. This whole attack is just a big diversion to get those tripods to the data centers. And those tripods are just Trojan horses to get those little bugs into the servers. To get to the data.
See?
Dude, you're getting a Dell guy, dunks on demons and doesn't die. Unfortunately, then he uses the Dragon Balls.
That was. I'm telling you, dude. When you whipped them up last second, they're your best material.
They're racist because I'm trying to do a pigeon accent.
You should have to do that every episode. I swear to God.
I'll alternate because like sometimes they are funny, but sometimes it's just like, oh. You know,
fair.
Then he used the Dragon Balls. I can't do it. You can read any news article in Pigeon though. It's really fun to do. Okay, so what's your version of this event?
Think Dragon Ball Z the show. This is not that. This is anything but. American Jessie Pinkman, which is funny because Rob mentioned him in our private chat earlier. Goku goes to a tech high school and then decides to chase Chi-Chi Tail and Dragon Balls all over town. That's right, town, because the Dragon Balls are all in one fucking place. We meet other characters who, by coincidence, have names from Dragon Ball like Dragon Ball characters.
Yeah.
That's it. Those are the ties.
Okay. It's a $30 million movie. Like, what's confusing to me is why did they have to be all in one location? Like, they could have like easily flown a crew out to like do a scene or like even green screened it. Why was it all in just like
I do think a lot of it was green screened. Yeah.
Yeah. So like, where does he even live? Doesn't say. I don't know.
Not
Probably,
sure.
Like,
it's like
San Diego or one of those places.
Yeah, it's 100 years in the future and it's Los San Diego.
It's one of those places that has fake grass and then labor is just shoveled into a fucking coal furnace. Yeah.
I think it was actually supposed to be in like Tokyo.
Oh.
Because I forget the name of the technical high school he went to. Do you remember? It was like
I'll look it up.
It was like
keep talking though.
It was like Universal Technical High School or something. Super lame.
Yeah.
But it also had like the Japanese calligraphy like lettering underneath.
Oh, you're
so
right.
I'm pretty sure they were supposed to actually be in Japan.
Unitech High School.
Unitech, yeah. Where's the find out because I'm pretty sure it's Japan, and if it's China, I'm gonna feel really bad.
Fictional metropolitan area of Paozu City, but it was filmed in
Chinese.
Mexico City, Mexico. So it's
Well, where's Paozu?
It's a fictional metropolitan area, so it's called Paozu.
Oh,
it sounds Asian though. Is that allowed to be said?
I think you're allowed to say that, combined with the like calligraphy from the Japanese.
Yeah. Like if we call a place Beavertown, they could say that's like a hick American city, and like I don't think anybody would take ire with that, right?
I don't think they would because I've always loved living in Milford, not because there's hot moms here. But because that's just what it's called. And Beavertown may or may not. Anyway, let's throw it to the best YouTube comment.
Okay.
Oh my God.
This is the worst comment on YouTube, and it will most certainly make you not come. So 3 years ago, someone said, 13 years later, and I still can't believe this ever made it to a theater. 6 years ago, someone said, it's been 11 years, and I'm still angry whenever I remember this movie exists.
Dude, for real.
And then 2 good things came out of this. One is this film made Akira Toriyama want to resurrect Dragon Ball. And 2, Goku's actor paid respects to Toriyama by apologizing for the adaptation. And then last but certainly not least, this ain't Dragon Ball. This is Dragon Balls.
All right, fair. I'm going to say the same thing in just a minute. This is the worst production.
This is where we talk about the production of the movie. And it usually sounds something like this.
Oh my God. This is terrible.
All right.
Maladapted Animatrix.
Like Animatrix, like the Matrix, but anime?
Yeah.
Maladapted. All right. Maladapted Animatrix. I like it. So explain further.
This was less Dragon Ball and more Karate Kid if he was in the Matrix.
Okay.
They did nothing for fans but fart in their faces, in my opinion. They took some of, and not even the coolest of the character names, and pasted them on faces that don't match the characters. And I only know this because my cousin Shane, cousin Shane, friend of the pod, doesn't really work as well. Doesn't sound as nice as Todd. Yeah. But my cousin Shane and I used to hang out whenever we could. He lived 600 miles away, so it wasn't often. But when we did, when I was younger.
Shane, who's a fan of what you explain. Go ahead.
Yeah. Shane, the best explanation. No, that doesn't work either. You ever have like that older cousin that was a few years older than you, and you just thought he was cool because he's older than you?
Yeah.
Not to mention that he's also cool, right? Because Shane was totally cool, but he used to be into Dragon Ball Z. So every time that I hung out with him, which was mostly at family reunions every year in July,
like once or twice a year,
it would be like sometimes we would go down for Christmas. Every once in a while we go down for the summer, and I'd see him, and we'd watch Dragon Ball Z for a few years. And I was super young, so I didn't really watch a whole lot of Dragon Ball Z. But I do know from the limited experience that I do have that this is fucking nothing like Dragon Ball Z, dude.
No.
Fucking nothing like it. They made a high school drama movie and then pasted the names over the faces of the high school characters. That's pretty much as close as it gets.
It's what happened to World War Z, because like the book itself, like I'm not one to say the book's ever better than the movie, but the book itself was meant to be like an oral history that's like a bad game of telephone. So like the stuff you heard in this province doesn't match what the authorities are saying over there, but like that's what you heard. And like it shows how that miscommunication spirals and how it's manipulated to control the masses. And then the movie's like Brad Pitt has long hair and like there's a weird like Indian zombie horde climbing a wall.
Yeah, right. Yeah, it's exactly
like a bunch of
it's that kind of distant from the story because Goku like grew up away from other people. And was Asian, and this is an American boy growing up in Panzu, at Unitech Technical High School, with a crowd of bullies that are not from Panzu, but definitely America.
Yeah,
and it is just from the jump nothing like the show.
Yeah,
which I read is confirmed by the director himself because he basically just took a paycheck. He didn't know anything about Dragon Ball.
That's disappointing because it's James Wong too. Like he does good shit. He did Final Destination and The One, X-Files stuff.
Yeah, last name is Wong. You'd think you know a little bit, but fucking knew nothing. Admitted it, and then was like, "I apologize for taking a paycheck and just making this shit movie. I'm so sorry."
Shit
movie. And not only that, but like it is like a hot iron that no other director will ever touch now, thanks to him, because of how,
This is 2009. We'll have one by 2030.
Yeah, fair enough. You might be right because like there's no new material anymore.
They're gonna be like, we've been working on this one below the radar since 2025. Right. 5 years in the making, and then like it comes out and it sucks just as bad as this one, and then the Holocaust happens, like a nuclear Holocaust, not like that Holocaust.
Right.
Yeah.
Never happened. All right, throw the plot pounders, would you?
You might ask why Chris and Rob are so good at this.
They're a hybrid organism, biological and cyber.
We are the Plot Pounders.
So clever.
Ready for this?
I'm ready. Born ready.
All right, I got to do it just because this has been a theme in the last couple episodes. We're throwing it straight to the fucking narrator to explain the beginning of this movie because they can always do it when they do it better than I can. And this is Open Sesame.
And I guarantee, like, there's no way for me to definitively prove this, but whenever this happens, we've learned with the straight to VHS stuff, it basically means test audiences were so confused they needed a rambling, like the screen scroll or like a narration or both to contextualize what they're about to see. Otherwise, it's not going to make any sense. So here we go.
In a time before many can remember, our planet faced its greatest challenge. A warlord named Piccolo came from beyond the stars, bringing darkness and chaos to our once peaceful world. Aided by his disciple Ozaru, the evil pair brought the human race to the brink of annihilation. Cities and countries crumbled beneath them. Countless lives were lost. But finally, a group of brave warriors created the Mafuba, a powerful enchantment that imprisoned Piccolo deep within the earth. With his master captured, Ozaru disappeared, and balance was slowly restored to our world. And so it has remained for thousands of years, until now.
It bugs me how vaguely, if only vaguely, Danny Elfman-ish the score sounded underneath that.
If only vaguely, yeah. Yeah, I think I fell asleep before the narration ended. I think I was asleep by 1:20 into this movie because that was about as boring a setup as you can get.
Yes.
It's so like color by numbers action movie. Yeah. This whole thing is like teen movie with some action in it.
It's really bad, dude.
It's got Spider-Man with Tobey Maguire vibes, but like just way worse than that.
Except there's like not a single good part or any moral through line or any fun or any crazy adventures or any charismatic antagonist or any charismatic protagonist or anybody that I don't want to punch in the fucking face.
Agreed. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. All true.
Carry the one.
Why isn't Goku Asian? I said immediately. He also like not only is he Asian in the actual show. So they're like hollywashing it.
Yeah.
But his grandpa's Chinese or Japanese. Yeah. I almost said he's Chinese or Japan. His grandpa is Japan. Fight lessons and life lessons between sensei and student. That's grandpa and Goku. They do some really bad CGI, like tightrope fighting.
Oh, with like the double slack line, and he's like, "Oh, you need to slap this thing out of my hand, and then I'm gonna throw you in the dirt like a bitch." That whole thing.
Yeah, right. Yeah. And Goku can fly.
Yeah.
In the show, and I kept waiting for that to happen. And he's like way more powerful, and not a tiny little bitch. That's American.
I'm so confused too because like his evolution is super fast, and like I know like anime like that's not necessarily the case, but like it's a $30 million movie, and they were struggling to hit runtime, and it's like they could have used any opportunity to build out like, hey, why do you have this power of flight, but why aren't you flying now? Like what needs to activate it? Is there a series of things that need to happen to you for you to reach your full form, or none of that?
Yeah, well they did these. And I'm only saying this to play devil's advocate for the fun of it. They only ever did that when he had developed his Kamehameha, which, by the way, is super funny. When he does the like spirit orb thing that just lights candles.
Yes.
It's so not even like like in the show, it's like a fucking Hadouken, you know? Like it's like a Street Fighter fucking beam of like fire that like destroys your face. But in the movie, he just like lights candles with it.
Do you think that this was supposed to be the proof of concept where it's like, okay, well, this is his origin, and like in the next one, his powers will be better, and then they're like, you're not getting a next one, Mr.
I actually do. I actually do, and we will discuss why I think so later at the end of the plot pounder section. So. After the tightrope walking, we get a little segment between Gramps and Goku. Yeah. And this one is just sets the pace for how bad the acting is going to be in this entire movie. This is called Grandpa's Magical Balls.
Teach me how to get the girl. Teach me how to talk to her without stumbling all over everything I say. Teach me how to be normal.
Normal is also overrated. You must have faith in who you are.
Bad dub.
Well,
yeah.
Goku. Happy birthday. You think I forgot?
Yes.
Sushinchu is yours.
What is it?
It's a Dragon Ball. Sushinchu means 4 stars. In all the world, there are only 6 others, from 1 to 7 stars. Besides you, Goku, it's my only treasure.
So what's it do?
By itself, nothing. But together, the 7 Dragon Balls will grant the holder one perfect wish. So keep it safe. Always.
Thanks, Grandpa.
Hey, Mr.
Did that
McDonough.
sound sexual to you?
Yeah.
Okay. Because not only is it Grandpa's magical balls, but he's like, other than you, it's my one and only truth.
Other than you, I only like stroking my barrels.
Walk that tightrope again, bitch. I don't know if that sound translated.
I believe it's called a Srac Rhine.
Wow.
Go ahead.
You are a sexy piece of shit. So it's another teen movie. We go next to the local high school where the bully literally runs Goku's bike over. He's got like a dirt bike, I think.
What was the other movie where like casual potential vehicular manslaughter was an issue? It was one of the Teen Witch, when the girl just like bodies her with her fucking convertible.
Yeah, but then what's her face? Helen ugly fucking cunt slaps the shit out of whoever the bully was.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. And you're like, oh damn, can't believe she did that.
No,
she fuck.
Didn't. Yeah.
Oh no, she didn't. Anyway, he threatens to fight Goku, does the bully. I don't remember his name, don't care. But Goku can't reveal his powers quite yet because Grandpa forbids it. He could bring the principal over though, or like call the cops or something to like get justice for his motorbike, in my opinion, but does not do that either. He doesn't fight. He just is like why wouldn't you be like, this guy literally ran over my little motorcycle?
This guy literally, there's probably intent to kill. If you dug for one half of a split fucking second, you may have seen that intent like shimmering in his eyes as he was wheeling up to me at 60 miles an hour in a parking lot.
Do you see the grill of this car? Because it is mangled with my bike.
Yeah.
And that is intent.
Yeah.
That is criminal murder. Whatever. He's trying
in a spot
to run
where no one will be reasonably accelerated that fast.
Yeah, for sure.
For no other reason than he's trying to murder me.
Meanwhile, evil Piccolo, who we met in the intro, sends his troops into a village, any village in China or Japan, Penzu, who the fuck knows, to kill Erwan. And he gets a Dragon Ball. Because his like right hand lady with a gun, who is very not Dragon Ball-ish, shoots a mom right on the floor above the daughter who's hiding like under the floorboards, like Inglourious Bastard style. And so it's their way of like painting how evil these people are. And they have a Dragon Ball for some reason, which, by the way, is like right down the street from where.
Super rare, but all 7 of them in the world are on your block.
Yeah, imagine that. They're like, spread these across the universe, and there they are. In,
the
like,
4 farthest corners on the earth, and they're between Del Taco and Starbucks.
Dude, fucking for real. Back to Unitech High School to see Goku creepy staring down his high school crush. Ichi. He imagines her eating a strawberry in a field of flowers as he is rudely. Yeah, it was fucking weird. Because he doesn't do a lot of, like, you think then you're going to get a lot of this kind of imagery from him.
Yeah.
Like throughout the movie. But you don't get that. And then he is rudely interrupted by his teacher, where we get a line from him that would immediately turn his crush off to him. And this is Lemix.
Goku!
Yeah, what?
What might our ancestors say about the upcoming solar eclipse?
Oh, well, my grandfather would say beware of the Nemeks.
Nemeks?
Yeah, they're an alien race that nearly destroyed Earth over 2,000 years ago.
Well, let's hope it doesn't happen again.
That is so funny. Can't believe he thought to say that in that moment. It would have been like a fucking shower thought.
Fucking hardcore for
like,
that, man.
Oh, I know what I should have said.
Yeah.
Hope it doesn't happen again. So then after that, they go to their lockers, and Chi-Chi, the hot Asian high schooler, can't get into her locker. So she keeps swiping her card, which I'm like, this is kind of cool. You know, she's using like a card to try. Like, is that? I would have liked to have had like a credit, like a Hoot Loot card that like swipes the locker and opens it up.
Student ID number, like a library card or whatever. Just like whoops.
Yeah, that would have been really cool. But she can't get it open.
Yeah.
She just can't. She can't open that, hot little box of hers that contains her school books for her next class. And Goku is watching her, like, trying to open it. And he's getting real frustrated for her because it's not opening. And he's like, let me use my power of suggestion. I don't know what he does. But yeah, he goes, woof. And like, not only does her locker open up, but every single locker opens up, and it goes, and like, because all these books go fucking flying everywhere and pages everywhere. And she happens to turn and see him like duck and cover, like Becker in our last movie, Future Force, and he does the like. The 60-year-old man duck and cover around the corner. And because he was so slow at it, she saw him. So she follows him and she's like, did you do that with your mind? Basically. She asks if he used his key to do that.
The small world syndrome is strong here, dude.
And I'm like, what the fuck is key? Because I think it's probably spelled like Chi, but they don't want to say that because her name is Chi-Chi, so they call it Ki, like to make it sound like like the correct pronunciation. And maybe in Panzu it is. I don't know, but he uses his Chi to open. I don't know. Anyway, he gets her. She gets him. Goku is then invited to her house because he was able to do that for her, and he accepts awkwardly. So later that night, Grandpa is making chicken feet and squab for dinner, but Goku goes to the party instead of eating those things with Grandpa. He's immediately attacked, by the way, like at the footstep of the house by like 7 bullies, not including the main bully whose name I would not and could not, will not ever learn. He's not included. So he's like, hey, I'm not going to fight you, but I'll let you fight me, and I'll move out of the way in such a way that it makes you all knock each other out.
I'll get on my knees, and I'll blindfold myself.
Yeah.
Is that still too easy for you?
Okay, here's a grenade.
I'll
put this in my mouth and pull the pin. This is a bazooka. Okay?
Yeah.
Listen, drop me out of this helicopter. Go ahead. See if it even hurts. Because I'm so anyway, he like dodges all the punches and shit, and it ends up ruining the bad boy's car.
Yeah.
As he comes out with like a crowbar to try to finish him off. Yeah. And then they hit each other with crowbars. It's just super lame. It's again like Spider-Man with Tobey Maguire. I think that's probably the scene that inspired it. It's like Flash like throwing hands.
Yeah, where it's like, I'm so good that I could just dodge you and you will all systematically wipe each other out because my reflexes are so freaking on point.
Yeah, it's right. He's free now because all the bad guys are beaten up to go diddle his Fukushima wildflower. They flirt, and it's going so well, but at home, Grandpa is attacked by Piccolo's little bitch with the gun. Piccolo walks in and force chokes Grandpa, then force chokes the house into rubble, which I thought was funny. He was like, he does like, he like makes his grandpa look like he's like shot by a taser because Grandpa's just like, oh, I can't like do anything to resist you. And then he walks out, and you get the shot of the house, and Piccolo does the same fucking motion, and it crushes the house. I was like, man, like how unlimited are your powers?
Have you seen Chronicle?
No.
It's like a found footage, like dark superhero movie, and like the kid these kids get powers, but there's one scene where the kid's just sitting, like he's at like his emotional breaking point. He's in a junkyard, and he goes like that, and the car behind him just crushes with his hand motion.
Oh, that's cool.
And that came out 3 years after this, and it was shot for like $5 million, and it looks a million times better than the house choke they did here.
Yeah, the house choke was a little rough.
Yeah.
NGL. Goku can sense that this is happening to Grandpa.
Yeah,
because he's a superhuman.
Because he's a spider too, also apparently.
Yeah, right. he's tingling. So he runs back to the house where Grandpa is buried under his house. Yeah. On-screen death of an important character coming. We promised we'll always show this. So here comes a clip. This is buried in a plot. Play on words for me.
Grandpa, I'm gonna go get help.
No, stay here with me. Not much time left.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry Grandpa wasn't here. What happened?
Piccolo has returned. He's after the Dragon Ball. Is it safe? It has begun. Find Master Roshi in Pazu. Tell him Piccolo has returned. To banish Piccolo from this world, you must find the Dragon Balls before the eclipse. 7 Dragon Balls must be found, for all men's fate will be bound.
All right, Grandpa, stop. You have to rest. You have to rest.
Goku, remember, always have faith in who you are.
Hey, if you don't know how to act sad, just whisper, because then we can't hear your tone, and it makes you look sadder by whispering.
Oh yes.
What
So I looked it up. The composer has worked with Elfman in the past because it's just like there's one motif they keep doing where it's like and like that's an Elfman hook, and it's like so.
Damn,
it rubbed off somewhere. Yeah.
Do that
Brian
one more time.
Tyler. What?
Do that with the hand. No, the hand motion and the. It said it. What? It rubbed.
Oh yeah, like that. rubbed off a little bit.
Yeah, and then you went like that.
Yeah.
Rubbed off on you. Yeah, sorry. Some girl who invented a Dragon Ball energy seeker shows up to his home of rubble. And we get this total bullshit. It's like a fight between them. And I'm thinking it's Piccolo's right-hand girl. And I'm like, is that her? Because it doesn't look the same. But like, it could be that they recast her a third of the way into this movie. This is Bulma.
What?
Bulma? Did I send you that one?
You sent me one called Bowls.
Bowls? Oh, maybe it autocorrected. Is it like a minute and 30?
A minute 38, so that's got to be it.
Yes, yeah, that's definitely it. Sorry, buddy.
Last night, a thief broke into my father's company, the Capsule Corporation. Somebody hacked the vault, killed the guards, and stole the Dragon Ball. I swore to my father I'd get it back. I followed the signal here, and that's when I ran into you. I'm sorry I fired on you. I thought you were a murdering thief.
Just lucky you weren't a better shot. How'd you know I had the Dragon Ball?
A little machine I invented. This can detect and locate the signature wavelengths emitted by the Dragon Balls. See?
Well, you made a Dragon Ball energy locator? Cool.
Dragon Ball Energy, DBE. Catchy name.
So you must be a scientist.
PhD in applied dynamics, with a minor in tactical weaponry. I'm close to a breakthrough. I can feel it. The key must be the other Dragon Balls. I have to have them all.
What good to Dragon Balls can it do you?
They're gonna make me famous. I'm gonna make them an unlimited source of energy.
Good luck with that. I'm Goku. You know, maybe we could help each other. See, I need to find a Master Roshi in Pazu. If you take me there, I'll help you find the Dragon Balls.
I have the DBE. Why would I need you?
Well, obviously somebody else is looking for them. And you might need backup.
Bulma briefs.
Applied dynamics, by the way, it's hardly even an engineering degree.
This bitch.
Fucking idiot.
Trying to sell herself so high. But it's hardly
PhD in applied dynamics. All right.
Right.
Come back with some theoretical semantics, and then we'll talk.
You know what I love too is that she like shows up and she calls it like a Prometheus orb.
Yeah.
Or something. And he's like, it's called a Dragon Ball. You dumb bitch. And then she's like, yeah, I already know that because I call it a Dragon Ball energy deficiency or whatever the fuck she's like. She calls it the DBE, which is
playing coy to make sure he's like cool or
hit the bingo card. Rob is giving this movie way too much credit.
Yeah, because you're right. She says she doesn't know what it is, but then like she just so happens to have
and then 1 minute later she knows what it is.
That looks for that one thing specifically.
That she named the thing that it is. Yeah. Yeah. Off they go to grab all the balls. Sorry, had to do it. I'll probably do it again. I have already done it with Grandpa's balls, but faster than a snap, the two happen upon the guy that they're searching for. And that's Master Roshi. He's really something else. A very, 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 very old man in Dragon Ball. In this, he's like, I don't know, 48. Yeah. This is anime Ted.
Shadow Crane Strike. I recognize that anywhere. How's Gohan?
You knew my grandfather?
Knew him? I trained him.
You are Master Roshi.
I am Muten Roshi, the Invincible!
My grandfather is dead. He was murdered. I will avenge him.
Wow.
But before he died, he asked me to find you and to tell you that Piccolo has returned. He said that you would know what to do. He also told me a poem. It was 7 Dragon Balls.
7 Dragon Balls must be found, for all man's fate will be bound to battle forces of death and fear, and compel Shenlong to appear. It was a nursery rhyme told to us by ancient master.
Then you probably know we have to find the Dragon Balls before the eclipse.
Eclipse?
Do you have a Dragon Ball?
Bro, so bad. But yeah, it sounds like Danny Elfman's score in Batman Returns.
Yeah, that modulating, he goes, da, 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 then it goes up a step. Sounds like Danny Elfman. That's one of his recurring motifs in all of his music.
If the prophecy is true, in 7 days the eclipse will bring about the apocalypse, we learn. Bulma and Goku agree to join Roshi in the hunt for the Dragon Balls. They head for the stone temple, but it's covered in karate people. They wanted to train. They wanted to train for Piccolo. But when they get to the stone temple, Chi-Chi is there.
It's
and
like a
she
tourist
is fighting a guy. Yeah. And
it's
a bunch of people are just... Go ahead.
It's like that cool local burger place that like only you know about, and then like it becomes a tourist spot. And you're just like, God damn it! Now it's a 45-minute wait, and everything.
Last time, so I know that this is true about this place now, but it doesn't matter because I don't live there. But we went to a place in Providence called Chomp, and it was a burger spot, and it's in like a residential area. You have to like park in front of somebody's house and just like
that's East
walk
Nashville, all over the place. Yeah, you just park in front of someone's house and just like hope no one smashed your window in.
Right. Yeah, but there's this place, and it it just looked like somebody's house and you walk in, but then like it's a dining room and it's really like modern looking and sleek. And then the burgers were fucking amazing and the fries were so good. And my kids got chicken and they were like little tendies, but they were like so high quality, the chicken, that my kids were like fucking nuts about them. And I was just like, this is the nicest place on earth. Like, I would come if I'm glad I don't live on the street, because I would be just like here for lunch and dinner, and I would be broke. You know, I'd be spending my entire paycheck here. So, shout out to you, Chomp. Great job over there in Providence. And I'm sure it's blown up. But if it hasn't been, the thousands, if not millions, of listeners of this pod will now be storming your gates. So I hope you're ready, because I know you're a fan also. So you're definitely listening. So, and thank you. Maybe I'll thank you later for the listens. Anyway, where were we? After heading there and noticing that everybody's already there, they decide to go chase a Dragon Ball on her DBE that happens to only be 3 miles away. Imagine that. It's another one. They're off. So they fall into a giant hole in the ground where this guy named Yamcha, which is a character in Dragon Ball Z, but doesn't look anything like that, offers to get them out, but at a price. Oh, he set the trap himself. He's like, hey, I'll throw you down a ladder since your vehicle shot into this 40-foot fucking hole and you should all be dead, and I should be a, like, second-degree manslaughter, on charges for that. But anyway, he's like, I'll get you out if you pay me. Time for more exposition. While they sit there contemplating what to do over the campfire, here's Master Roshi in one wish.
He's wishing that he can get a Dell.
Now all we need are marshmallows and a ghost story.
We have no marshmallows, but I do have a story. 2,000 years ago, the Earth was nearly destroyed. Not by man, but by gods from the sky. Their names were Piccolo and Osaru. 7 mystics banded together to fight the invaders. They sacrificed their lives to cast the Marfu Bar, a powerful curse that imprisoned Piccolo. Now, Piccolo has somehow escaped. In 2 days, the blood moon will eclipse the sun and bring forth Osaru, his disciple, to stop Piccolo. Whoever can find all 7 Dragon Balls can resurrect the power of Shenlong and be granted one perfect wish.
Yeah, cool. Who gives a fuck? They find another volcano. Wait. I think I actually just skipped ahead. Yamcha helps them find another ball, but Piccolo is giving his blood to a beast who he sends after the group as they're trying to get the ball in the volcano. So lucky for them, it's like a beast from Piccolo's blood made of like concrete, because Goku throws them all into the volcanic magma and makes a human like beast hybrid, like a split Dren type bridge through the magma, where he hops in terrible CGI, which I almost clipped, to the Dragon Ball. But he didn't realize that Piccolo's right-hand woman is there to try to steal it. And she does so successfully. So they're like, what are we going to do? We don't have enough time to get all the Dragon Balls. Anyway, this is another clip coming up. We're calling the opener. And we're also calling it Cheese and Rice.
Cheese and rice! I just fried my neck! But I see it.
The problem is how to get across. Come on.
Cheese and rice, right?
Yeah.
Did he also say he fried his nads?
I believe that's what he said. Something.
And we're laughing about that. We're laughing at this man accidentally charring his testicles with volcanic magma. Yeah. So he's never going to be able to do anything with those again, because his sperm making abilities have been boiled to the point where he's just got a cement sack down there, and that's not happening no more.
All right, this is where I sound like a perpetually offended millennial woman and go, "Do better, Dragon Ball." You know how they always say things like that. They always go like, "Do better."
Yeah, they do. Yeah, fuck.
Okay.
So Goku uses the demons to make a bridge to get to the Dragon Ball, which is fucking dumb. Looks really fucking dumb. Piccolo's girl takes care of that. She grabs it and like shoots him with something. But he quickly kicks her ass, which is one of the moments where you feel like Goku actually is like OP.
Yeah.
He's like actually overpowered in the story, but that doesn't happen like ever again. The Dragon Balls speak to Goku. They say Ozaru will kill Yamcha, Roshi, and Bulma. Sorry, I just don't give a fuck. We find out that they'll never get the balls in time, but there's another way to stop Piccolo, and that is the Mafuba. I think it's called, which we heard about in the intro, and then we heard about again in the campfire thing. But at this point in the story, I was like, what the fuck is a Mafuba? Because I just did not, for some reason, it didn't translate. That's another way to take out Piccolo. But the Mafuba is a ceremony with a jar full of
Mafooms.
Spirit gel that they can spray all over Piccolo or something. Master Roshi sees Warden Glenn at some temple in the same place that the Unitech high school is, by the way. And Warden Glenn from Oz says, "Here's the other way. It's the Mafuba. Let's play it. I think I titled it Mafuma."
Yeah.
But only because I didn't know.
We will eclipse the sun tomorrow. I need your help. I need another containment vessel.
The Mafuba? That will consume all of your life forces.
When you put it that way, the plan sucks. But the boy will not be ready. It's the only way. I'm the only one who can do it.
We will have it ready by the morning.
Namaste.
Nice.
All right, so Master Roshi, right, is saying he's the only one who could do this to Piccolo using the Mafuba. The coolest thing to me growing up about Dragon Ball Z, right, and it was Dragon Ball Z. That's the only one that I watched. Is that there were humans and like the best human fighter was like here. But then there were like the human defenders of Earth, like Goku and like Vegeta or whatever, like the Saiyans. Yeah. And they were like the guy Hercule, who was just like a funny representation of some like jacked up human being fighter. Like he just was like the strongest human there ever was like literally no match for Goku. Or Vegeta. Like there was no comparison. It's just stupid funny how like, and Roshi also, unfortunately for Roshi, was human and not a Saiyan. Like he wasn't to that level. So Roshi in this movie is like, I'm the only one that can do this because Goku's not ready. Like Goku is so fucking strong compared to anyone else that he's leaps and bounds beyond.
At least canonically, you're saying, right? But like here,
canonically, I'm saying in Dragon Ball canon, it's like they had. So the thing that brought me in, the reason I really liked it is because they had like a power level scanner. There were these dudes that were like douchebags, and they were like way more overpowered aliens that had like these little scanners, and they can scan people's like power level energy, and they'd be like, "Oh my god, there's some force around here on this human planet that's like 7 million." And I can't believe that there's a 7 million power units because like every other human was like a 3,000 or whatever, you know?
Yeah.
So they were like, anyway, the coolest thing was that Goku would be like underpowered compared to Cell or to Frieza or to Majin Buu or whatever, and they would be like 700 million, and he'd only be 7 million, but then he would like unlock the Super Saiyan thing and go 1 billion, and he'd be like way more powerful than them. And whatever. And that was like the thing that made the show exciting, was that he was way underpowered. And then he was way overpowered. But then the next villain was 3 trillion. And then like he would have to eclipse that. And anyway, none of that happens in this show. And the guy Roshi like should not be the one who like is putting up a fight against Piccolo. And Piccolo shouldn't look like, you know, a standard alien from any other movie. He should look like fucking Piccolo. And I'm gonna stop ranting and raving about how bad this fucking movie looked and sounded and how far from the actual story it was. And I think I just revealed myself as an actual Dragon Ball Z fan.
Yes, you did.
And I'm gonna throw it to the next thing that I wanted to say that had nothing to do with that. And it's, meanwhile, Chi-Chi is kicking ass at the local karate kid kung fu tournament. And I think this is the spot where I'm thinking about Karate Kid a lot, because they're doing, you know, she's doing like the crane kick shit, and she's like taking out dudes and stuff. Like, she seems like a good human fighter with no abilities other than human abilities. Goku shows up to cheer her on, I guess, because like she was at the Stone Temple, and he's got nothing going on that's more important, like finding Dragon Balls and stopping the demolition of the entire planet. You know, he's just like hoping to get laid. Yamcha and Bulma are flirting now. They're like walking around the city, and they're like, "Hey, I think you're kind of hot," and he's like, "Well, I think you're kind of hot," and I think we both look nothing like any characters from the show. And then Goku and Roshi train, which leads to some really cool dialogue, which you gotta hear. This is Kame.
What? The more you put yourself into the Kamehameha, the greater the power. Practice. Light the torches in the courtyard. I will see you in the morning.
Kamehameha.
The Kamehameha.
I feel bad making fun of it because this makes me sound like really
ignorant
and racist, and I'm partially. But...
No, I always thought it sounded like shit, even when I was into the show. Okay. Kamehameha just sounds so fucking bad, dude.
It sounds like Pee Wee Herman's zombie with his whole mecha lecca hi, mecha hiney ho. You know?
It sounds like it was chanting that in the movie theater, actually. I know I just clipped, but this movie is absolutely Mexican street corn. Here's some more sexy high school dialogue for you. I'm sorry that I just clipped it, but key.
You know, my grandpa always said, in order to master my ki, I have to be at one with myself and with my enemy. I still don't know what that means.
You're a fucking
Maybe you
idiot.
need an incentive. Well, there are 5 unlit torches in this courtyard. You're 5 paces away from me. Every time you light a torch, you get to take 1 step closer to me.
What happens after I light all 5 torches?
Then you'll be standing right next to me.
Gawk,
grapefruit.
Sorry, I can reach you.
The grapefruit technique.
You're on.
Very impressive.
Yeah.
Not bad.
Spit on it.
All right.
Take 1 step back.
That wasn't the rules.
That wasn't the rules. All right, I added. Go ahead.
That was a boner analog, right?
I believe so. I'm adding another name. So far, we have the dude you're getting a Dell guy.
Yeah.
We have Jessie Pinkman, not Aaron Paul, the actor who plays Jessie Pinkman. We have Jessie Pinkman.
Yep. You also said
Devon Sawa during his
that's good.
During his descent, after Final Destination and being Stan.
Yeah.
David Arquette, Ready to Rumble, Eric. That not that stoner affectation, because he's not. I don't associate Arquette with stoner comedy, but that whole
You know what I think the gold standard of this prototype is?
Seth Green?
Elijah Wood.
Yeah, no, that's
if you want to be the best you can be as this prototype, it would be Elijah Wood. And I just have a man crush on him because he's Frodo and his eyes are just amazing and he's beautiful. I want to bang him.
Everything he's done since he fell into Fuck You Money and just does whatever he wants is awesome.
It's fun.
But I just watched him in 1993's The Good Son with Macaulay Culkin.
Right,
and
yeah.
Holy shit, that's a good movie too.
He is the good son, right?
Yeah, Macaulay Culkin's a psychopath. It's it's a year after Home Alone 2, and he's just okay. I can see why people didn't like this one because they were expecting a family comedy, and he's just shooting a dog with a bolt cutter.
He's like, I'm gonna take this paycheck so I can just rap about pizza.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, man. So yeah, you saw there that she knows everything about Ki Aura, and she coaches Goku to victory, and then they fuck. I'm 100% sure.
Yeah.
And then Yamcha and Bulma fuck too. I saw it. I watched it happen in this movie. If you want to see them bang, check it out. Chi-Chi stole the balls. Oh no. What are you doing, Chi-Chi? Wait, that's not Chi-Chi. That's Chi-Chi. Okay. I think I was a little drunk. I think it was a little bit, I don't give a fuck about this movie at this point. So I'm just going to read what I wrote.
All right. The First Lady does doppelgang Chi-Chi, though, as a diversion.
She does. Yeah. Right. Yeah. The Piccolo's right-hand lady, does the shapeshifter.
With the cleavage right here and that one.
She's she was really accentuating it.
Yeah.
For obvious reasons. But I wrote, not Chi-Chi, Chi-Chi's Piccolo's bitch Chi-Chi, and Chi-Chi meet in the heat of defeat for real. Chi-Chi, while cheater Chi-Chi flees for free bee. Cheater Chi-Chi shoots Goku's cheek meat with a laser beam and cuckoos like a cheap. That was a cheap cheat. I thought I could sneak, hee, bing bong, beep, beep. I wrote.
So if you were in this realm at their technical high school, under the bleachers having a freestyle contest, that would be your bars. They deliver the fatal blow and secure your championship.
100%. All four of my friends who were very bad at rapping also would be oh.
I hear that one guy in the background is oh my
god. Yeah. She gets away. Yeah. Piccolo has all 7 balls now in the palms of our hero. In the palms of his hands, and our hero goes to stop him. CGI is as bad as you can imagine. Piccolo looks awful. Yeah. I hate this. Again, at this point, I'm just skipping ahead, I think. Yeah. Goku puts on Grandpa's martial arts outfit. Time for the showdown. We've got Expo late game, the next clip. Let's do it.
I'm glad to have you join me. You will bear witness to my glory when I compel Shenlong to grant me the power to rule this diseased rock.
I will defeat Ozaru, and I'm here to destroy you.
Defeat Ozaru? When the blood moon eclipses the sun, you will become Ozaru.
What?
There is no denial. Goku's time is over. Goku is a shell. This is who you are. You travel by meteor to hide amongst the vermin until your 18th birthday. This is where you landed, and where you will be reborn.
Do you see?
You serve me.
I'm gonna raise you one thing. You say the on-screen death is the worst thing. I'd say the mega superpowered hero in pain is worse. Because they have to live with themselves afterwards.
No. Actually, you might be right. You know why? Because when they're in pain, and this goes back to the 80s, it's like the Teen Wolf issue.
Yeah.
When they are transforming into something else, it's CGI or practical effects, and it always looks bad.
Yeah.
100%.
Like the Animorph book covers look better.
Yeah, like Eric Bana's Hulk.
Yeah.
Looks so bad. He looks so bad here. Like, even the Hulk from the Marvel movies, they put millions of dollars into that transition, and it still doesn't look very good, to be honest with you.
It's just, it's hard to suspend disbelief, especially when it's humanoid, vaguely humanoid.
Yeah,
he's like a wolf person guy
becoming a wolf. Yeah, it just doesn't look good ever.
But like in Splice, I can almost buy it because it's like this is like a weird cricket chicken baby, you know?
The cricket chicken baby. Yeah. I was thinking that your contention was going to be that Ozaru disappeared. In the beginning, we heard that he just when Piccolo died, he just disappeared. And then I'm wondering, how you go from just evaporating into becoming a meteor that is a baby who instinctively knows to hide from itself, that it will become a monkey lord later in life, and that it needs to hide itself from the human population until that fact and itself. Because I don't really understand the physics behind that, or the thought process behind the plot.
All I got out of that was evaporated meteor baby monkey lords.
That is what he is, according to this movie, and they do know that in Dragon Ball Z, and that's all I have to go off. I didn't watch Dragon Ball, and there are Dragon Balls after Dragon Ball Z.
I don't even know because because I work in entertainment news, and I occasionally have to edit pieces that other people write on this stuff. And there's Dragon Ball One Word, there's Dragon Space Ball, which is the overall umbrella franchise, and there's Dragon Ball Z, and then there's Dragon Nitro or Dragon. It's I'm overwhelmed just by the amount of titles there are, and then there's
but you not want to watch it, right?
Then of each title, there's 1,000 fucking episodes or mangas It's frustrating because I do appreciate some of the stuff artistically. I don't know where to fucking start at all.
Yeah,
it's scary.
Well, the thing is that you'll have to lose many hours of your life to them just going,
Do you follow that one guy on Instagram who does the anime overdubs to Breaking Bad clips? And he's like, Skylar, what did you do with my money?
Not that specifically, but they did do a Dragon Ball Z redo overdub where it's just some guy. It's kind of like Most Extreme Elimination Challenge.
Oh, I love that show. Yeah,
it's like that, but for Dragon Ball, and it's actually really fucking funny because it is him telling the story, but just being a comedian about it, and it's really well done.
So Brad Neely's Harry Potter thing, where he narrates the entire story.
Yes, exactly like that.
Exactly. You can watch it and know what happens in the original, but he's just like, fucking shit.
Yeah, no, it's exactly like that.
Okay.
That's a really, really good way to watch Dragon Ball Z.
Okay.
Anyway, where was I? Oh, I was gonna say that when they go Super Saiyan the first time, it's just an unfortunate thing. They do turn into giant monkeys, which I wish they didn't do because it just looks like shit. It's just like he becomes Donkey Kong, and that's the first Super Saiyan transformation. I'm just like, why the fuck did we decide to go monkeys? The blonde hair is just way cooler. When they just go, my energy is so pure that my hair goes boom, bleach blonde. Like, I get that.
Yeah.
Like, when I become so powerful that I become a giant monkey with a huge tail coming out of my ass and I'm like 40 feet tall, like, I don't really, like, I don't get that. It just doesn't work.
Either.
You know, it's just not cool. So that's what they're playing off of. Anyway, I just don't care at fucking all. I wrote, Goku kills Roshi, and what does he? Oh, and Azaru then comes back to Goku to fight Piccolo, and it looks fucking awful. So when he transforms into the monkey, he does choke Roshi out, and then refuses to take blame for it later when he tries to resurrect him.
Yeah.
I thought that was kind of funny. He's like too much of a hero to even admit that he like was the one who literally choked out Roshi, because like we find out that yeah, he can control Lazaro after all. So like he could have done that mid choking to death of Master Roshi. Anyway, he fights Piccolo and it looks fucking awful because everything in this movie does. Bulma and the other bitch fight Yamcha for the save. Piccolo and Goku fight to a draw until we get the old 1-2.
I am Goku. I am Ozaru. To be at one with myself, I must be two. I must have faith in who I am.
Human power has failed before. As it will. Again!
And that's the climax of the film.
Yeah, no, it really, literally, actually. That was it. Goku gets one wish now that he has all of the Dragon Balls, so he wishes that Roshi is reanimated, which we will see here in one more clip, I promise. This is life.
I wish it didn't have to end this way.
Shenlong. One wish will be granted. Dragon! The test of 7 has been fulfilled.
He doesn't.
I compel you to come forth and grant my wish. Bitch! Give life to Muten Roshi.
How does he know his first name?
Because. And real quick, just to get this, I've been saving it and we haven't played it.
Yeah. Dude, thank you for playing that. I skipped right over it. So that was Piccolo and Goku fighting. I actually think it's Roshi. And Roshi like throws Piccolo into a tornado.
Whoever's listening at home, why don't you listen back and tell us who you think it was?
Yeah. This shit was great. Yeah, thank you so much for playing that.
Yeah.
So at the very end, it turns out that Roshi is fine. Goku goes back to bang out Chi-Chi again. The real one. The real Chi-Chi. We assume that Goku and Chi-Chi fight at the end because they're like, let's settle this. Who's the better fighter? Which is like offensive because obviously it's Goku. Like he's just going to like rip her limb from limb and maybe turn into a monkey and actually do that and then eat some of her because as we established last week that when you are like trying to become the alpha in the chimpanzee group, they actually eat you and then they fuck your wife. So Chi-Chi, I hope you don't have a wife or meat because he's going to eat and fuck all of it. Anyway, dead serious, maybe worst movie I've ever seen. I fucking hated every goddamn second of this thing.
I know not to delete the copy I have of this movie because I have a feeling I'll be mining it for clips in a few short episodes.
I agree. Also, did you see the Easter egg?
No, I don't know anything. I don't know dick about shit when it comes to this. So even if it was subtle, I wouldn't.
So once the movie ended, they started throwing it to credits.
There was a mid-scene credit.
Yeah, you're right. That's the Easter egg. About a minute and a half into the credits, we get a little scene where some like hot Asian lady is preparing some sort of like mushroom stew, and she walks it down the dojo, and she goes into a room with a man. We find out who's covered in blankets, and it's so fucking stupid. He goes, it's Piccolo, and he just turns his head at her like, I will accept the soup now, but like he looks like such a little fucking bitch.
Yeah.
That I just thought it was so funny. It was so non-threatening, and I knew this movie was so bad, and I know it's from like 15 years ago, so there's definitely not a sequel. That it was funny to me that they were setting one up. Just everything about it was
because
cool.
Marvel,
the
MCU kicked off in 2008, and they're the ones that started the whole mid-credit scene that will like set up the next one. And this came out a year later, so like they're immediately going, "This is the next Marvel." And like I'll throw shade at Marvel.
They might have thought so, yeah.
Because Marvel hasn't put out anything good since like fucking what's the last good Avengers one? Not Doom.
Endgame.
Like that was like the big one. That was like the high watermark for the franchise. But like what I'm saying is like Endgame was the other.
That was it.
Yeah, I thought Endgame was great. I think everything up to that point was like pretty solid, and I don't like that
so
stuff.
Good,
I watched them all and they were good. But like they thought they were going to be the next like Marvel adjacent like anime property that would build up. Yeah.
I think you're right, and they did not achieve that goal.
No.
Which I find offensive. Speaking of which, start the minigame.
You risked all of our lives just to spy on people's Amazon cart.
That's offensive. All right.
Okay, so I don't think I mentioned this, but in the fray where Piccolo's right-hand woman like pretends to be Chi-Chi, Goku actually punches Chi-Chi like the real one in the face.
Yeah. All right.
So is it chopping Chi-Chi's cheeks or booby roll?
Booby. I don't know, because one's tits, and those are nice.
Tits are cool.
But like, he didn't mean to punch Chi-Chi. He rightfully punched someone who was threatening him.
Yeah,
disguised as her.
Don't just like. He right away just swings. He doesn't try to.
Okay, I'm gonna go with the Chi-Chi chop because I hate this movie.
Yeah.
And I love tits.
I do love tits. Well, I'm not feeling good about this, but the assumption of guilt, or this movie has no balls, and by that I mean it's called Dragon Ball, and they show the Dragon Balls like once or twice.
I'm gonna go with that.
It's
that
like
screams to a bigger issue.
Thing.
That screams to a bigger issue because like I don't even know anything about Dragon Ball, and I know this movie did not. it was an incredible disservice to like the entire legacy of the thing that inspired it, you know?
Yeah.
And I'm personally offended for anime fans because like I don't know what it must have felt like, but I have a pretty good idea what it must have felt like to watch this.
It must have been very disappointing. I'm glad I didn't see it until like 2 days ago. Becker Tucker butt play or From Goku to Geeko.
I'm like, I guess that because like the Becker Tucker butt play, like, I was kind of hoping Tucker would give more of his ass to that guy because he deserved it.
I think that Becker earned it. Yeah.
Give me some more of that ass.
He's
I don't have the clip anymore. Damn it. Okay.
He's so clean shaven that I think he deserves all the ass he wants.
Yeah, that's fair. So yeah,
So are we going from Goku to Geeko?
Yeah.
And by that I mean that this is like the character assassination they did for every single one of the people that mattered in this movie.
Yeah.
But Goku is an American bullied teenager in an American high school. Albeit it is in Panzu, it might as well be an American high school.
That was the archetype they were going for, yeah.
Yeah, so it's like not another teen movie, but with a little bit of Dragon Ball lore, like splashed on the print.
So this is kind of unrelated because like I have a bunch of things bookmarked like that I mean to read, but I haven't gotten to yet. And I always save it when I see it floating like through in my radar a few times. Like I'll if I see something recurring enough, I'll be, I should probably read up on that. It'll probably be relevant at some point.
Yeah.
And one thing is about like media and children, and apparently children who grow up into anime are way more resilient and well-rounded than their non-anime watching counterparts. Because like here you get like
I believe it.
You get like Rugrats or Doug, where like the hardest lesson is like, oh, the girl I'm crushing on like is overlooking me. Whereas like most anime, it's like my entire family was slaughtered in front of me when I was 5, and now I'm on a revenge arc I didn't ask to be a part of, but I had to persevere and do this. And if that's at all true, this is not an anime. Or an adaptation of an anime because like you don't have those hard moments. It's just like his grandpa dies, but he's almost a full adult. He's like almost 18, right? Because that was the prophecy.
Yes, and when he almost dies, he just like joins grandpa, and like grandpa's along for the whole ride.
Yeah, so that's like it bothers me because like I feel like that kind of undermines the entire purpose of what this is meant to be. Like, it's hero's journey starting with youth and like trauma and like ending with more trauma, but being more well-adjusted of a youth to be able to channel that trauma to be like a superhero or something.
Well said, Rob. Well said.
Yeah. So
couldn't agree more. Let's throw it to back credit names. Good one this week.
Africa Zayas, Jeremy Glazer, Peter Otter, Wingquack, Texas Battle, June Park, Chow Yun Fat, Fernando Camera, Joe Pancake, Stephen Pancake, and Ralph Cock.
Joe Pancake, Stephen Pancake, and Ralph Cock.
Yeah.
And I heard a new addition in your background. There was a kid going.
Yeah, I can't avoid it, man. Like every time I try to record this shit, I'm like, everybody shut up. And I scream as loud as I can to scare everybody, so that they just stare at me while I record it, and then they're like, "Oh, it's fine. Like, Daddy's not mad. He's not gonna beat us all." Like, shut the fuck up, and then I just start recording it. It does sound a little. What were the twins' names? I don't remember the twins' names.
Oh, Doug. I know, dude.
They're like computer nerd twins.
Oh yeah, they're Al and Moo Sleech. Sleech brothers.
Sleech. Yeah. Like every time he went over to their house, they brought him in the basement to like do some kind of science thing with the computer.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure. All right, let's compare the movies. And also, I don't beat them.
Well, I got bigger fish to fry than watching clouds.
Let's compare the movie and get the fuck out of here.
It's over.
All right,
right.
Future Force and Dragonball Evolution. So the worst production for Future Force was both digits are off.
Okay.
Dragonball Evolution, maladapted animatrix.
That.
Maladapted animatrix?
Yeah. Because Future Force has
So-
tried being an exploitation film and failed, and this was actually trying to
Yeah.
aspire to be a source
It was
material.
like whitesploitation.
Yeah.
Dialogue, Future Force or Dragon Ball?
Dragon Ball.
Acting.
Because Dragon Ball does not have "Give me more of that ass, Tucker," but Future
No,
Force
it
did.
doesn't.
So
does that mean we're going Future Force or Dragon Ball?
Dragon Ball's worse.
Offensive. We know was already given to Dragon Ball.
Yeah.
We needed demerit though, just to be fair. What's Dragon Ball's demerit?
All right, so this is tragically under runtime, even with the mid-credit scene. It's 85 minutes, and this is about 10 minutes of credits. So it's a 75-minute movie. And you'd think with all the lore, they'd have to build it out. They would have something to pull from. It's like the people in college were like, oh, if you change every period to 2 typesets higher, and you do that for every piece of punctuation, you'll get another page. I'm like, dude, it'd take me less time to think of more words, which is weird. Why you spend that much effort just not doing that. But there's one scene that is the physical manifestation of the thing I just said. And I call it desert bag running. He's got that giant, the bubble you put on top of the car where you pack with your luggage because you don't have enough trunk space. He had one of those, giant turtle shell strapped to his back, and he's sprinting through the desert.
Right.
And it's a 3-minute montage, and it does nothing to serve the plot. And the next scene you see him, he's not wearing it, and they're approaching their destination. So it's just this weird bumbling giant turtle. So desert bag run time, desert time. I don't know. So basically, they picked the dumbest thing to stretch the runtime with. It doesn't add anything to it. And in low budget movies, you always show the car backing out of the driveway, then making the K-turn, then going, because it adds 30 seconds to the thing and you're trying to get feature length. But this was just so egregious and stupid and dumb looking. I can't get past it. I wrote down desert bag running.
Speaking of egregious and dumb looking, do you want to hear something that happened to me today that was crazy cool?
Yes.
So the dumbest looking thing I saw today was this stupid little juvenile sized bunny. It was parked next to my back stairs at the stoop, ground level, and the thing would look like it was asleep. So I hit it with a shovel, not too hard, just a dunk, hey, wake up, you fucking dummy, because bunnies are fucking stupid, and they just want to fucking, that's all they do. And I was like, hey, get out of here, before one of my kids steps on you, you fucking idiot, you know. And the rabbit was like, I can't move. And I was like, wow, how about that? And I was like, this is kind of cool. I got a bunny at my disposal. What do I do with it? There's so many things you can do with an alive bunny that can't move, And I was thinking about everything
basically a
that I
fleshlight.
could do with it. Well, I didn't want to say that out loud, but I guess we went there. And then I was like, I guess I'll just leave it for now. So I poked a bunch of holes into an Amazon box and flipped it over top of it in case it was dehydrating or exhausted or something like that. And I was like, this will keep it safe from a hawk or a coyote, or something like that. And I definitely got that suggestion from ChatGPT, I won't lie. So we'll see, I was like, this is really interesting because the thing, either it wants to be best friends with me, and I could just cuddle up and be like, "Hey,
Or
little bunny," but I don't like them,
and will be a pile of goo at your stoop tomorrow.
Yeah. So I don't really like rabbits, at all. So I'll see. Yeah, maybe it'll just be maybe I'll just stuff it tomorrow. What do? You just shove cotton in its ass until
I don't know how taxidermy works, but
how do you do that?
Because basically they gotta have the precision of a coroner.
Yeah, me neither. But do you cut everything out, or do you just stuff it up?
I'm not even sure if it's the same thing or if it's a scale replica using their real fur. I don't know.
I'm not sure either. I was just thinking, like, if there was enough cotton inside that, like, even when the little organs burst and stuff, like the cotton will just like tampon.
I want to say
it's safe for like having in your living room.
I want to say they either embalm it and like replace its insides with something like more shelf stable, or they either that or they take its pelt off and then they make like a plaster cast of its bones and then they rebuild it around. I don't know actually what is a taxidermy.
Would you laminate it?
I would say you'd encase it in epoxy, which is basically laminating it, right?
Yeah.
I guess. I don't know.
Like,
I don't like when
it'd be cool to have like
now I sound really stupid.
6-month-old laminated animal on your wall would be like kind of cool. Like you just thumbtack it to your like living room wall, and it's just like a dehydrated rabbit in a plastic, like a folder that looks like you're taking it to school. Only inside isn't paperwork; it's like a laminated rabbit. That'd be a cool thing to have on your wall.
This is embarrassing because based on percentages alone, if 2% of all people are taxidermists and all people listen to our podcasts, there's like 9%
of our
million.
Knows
there's like
the answer.
There's like 90 million people who are gonna like email us and be like, "Yeah, that's not how taxidermy works."
Yeah, well, we freely admit it, but I think it works like a tampon. You just shove cotton in there until like
taxidermy tampon.
Like you just shove cotton in there until like when the spleen explodes, like there's enough cotton in there that like it's not gonna like rot. Like it just absorbs, and then like flies can't smell it. It's like all in the cotton, right?
Yeah, I think that's right.
But I would rather laminate it. It's small.
Yeah. You can email us at www.theworstmovieevermade.com if you have any tips on how to laminate a rabbit that's formerly a rabbit and now stoop goo with taxidermy
probably
tampons.
Stoop goo at this point. It has been in the 80s.
Yeah.
Here.
All right.
So I don't know. I know for sure that Dragonball Evolution is the worst.
Yes.
But I don't know what we're doing next. I don't remember.
I don't remember either because we're really bad at this. Little fuckers. We're gonna do Little Fockers because here's what happened, guys. We were supposed to do Pinocchio tonight because our poll between Future Force and Pinocchio tied. So we were like, okay, well, Chris has had a run, so we're gonna do Rob's first, which was Future Force, and then we're gonna do Pinocchio next week. What we didn't know is that Pinocchio is like an Italian movie that's only translated into like Ukrainian dubs right now. Yeah, and it's nowhere on streaming.
Not really available.
So the cleanest copy I had was unusable for our purposes. So because of that, we didn't think to put a poll up for the following week. So I was like, hey Chris,
silly.
They're making another Fockers movie or like Meet the Blank movie. And I really liked the first two. And I saw the third one in theaters along with the first two. And it was just like it shared the franchise by name. Everybody's phoning it in. It's not great. But they're doing a revamp of it with like something Focker-in-laws or something like that. So basically, we're going to be topical because we forgot to do a poll, and I didn't have enough time to pull a steamy 1992 VHS only sci-fi thriller from the weeds.
Too bad.
So yeah, because we're going to do Little Fockers.
Hey, but listen, it is what it is, and I bet Little Fockers is terrible. I don't know. I haven't seen it, so we'll let you know next week.
It's real. I've seen it. It's not good. It's very, very, very not. It's a very good bad boy.
Wow.
You can find us at www.theworstmovieevermade.com. We are on Instagram. We are on YouTube. Yeah. We are on TikTok. We are on Apple Podcasts. We're on Amazon. We are Overcast.
Yeah.
Google Play. YouTube. Yeah. Just www.theworstmovieevermade.com. The corresponding logo will lead you to the desired app in which you will see us. And you can also email us and tell us things to watch. So if we forget the poll, like we had several times in the last couple of months,
we have.
You can just email us, and it'll bypass the poll anyway, because that's how we roll. Because we're like hardcore and shit. Chris, you have any last words? Yeah.
Recency bias here, but taxidermy tampon.
Taxidermy tampon. Okay, guys. See you next week with Little Fockers, which I believe you can stream at Netflix right now.
Probably.
The version we're going to stream is on my Google Drive after I steal it from the internet.
Oh, thanks, Shay. Shmabe, Dave, JK, Midge McKay, Slow Drip Joanne, Jeff, Dustin, Lexi, Ogden, Dr. Ezekiel, Kendrick Crumb, Rob, love you, Rob.
That's offensive.
My job? The listener.
Well, I got bigger fish to fry.
Bernie Berger.
Let's compare the movie and get the fuck out of here.
Zapper Johnson, Ernesto McMilk.
Shit.
And Kayla, I guess.
Bye, Charlie School.
Bye, Jessica.